Long time no see since I posted the video. Well, I've been very busy. So, one of the major issues to look out for if you're in the market for a Jeep Wrangler, and this is probably one of the most expensive issues to look out for when you're in the market for the JL, you also want to consider this issue as well, is that it has corrosion issues. Now, if you are already a Jeep Wrangler owner, it's no secret that one of the major issues that this vehicle had, the major flaws, is the corrosion issues. And a lot of the corrosion issues starts off with these door hinges. And what causes it to corrode is rock chips, stone chips, from you driving on the highway, and these door hinges are exposed to any debris or rocks that may be thrown on you on the freeway. And once that rock or stone hits your door hinge, it creates a chip, and that's usually what starts your corrosion with these door hinges. Once a rock hit it and that chip isn't filled in with no type of paint or whatever, that's usually where your corrosion starts at. As you can see, like right here, let's see, rock chip and corrosion is trying to form on me as well. But other than that, this door hinge isn't really that bad. And also, this door hinge is pretty much metal to metal with the door. So it's also a factory flaw as well, because from the factory, they just threw the door hinges on with the door, and it's basically metal to metal. So over time, water, and if you live in the Midwest or the salt belt states, salt and stuff can squeeze up in there and stuff like that, and that's usually where your corrosion starts to form at. So just keep that in mind, that that's one of the major flaws of owning the Jeep Wrangler, especially if you looking to buy one used or brand new. If you buy one used, just check the door hinges. Also check the hinges on the hood, because if you've already got some corrosion on your hands, if you see a lot of corrosion on your door handles, well, if it's used and if it's out of your 5-year corrosion warranty, you're gonna come out a lot of money to get that issue fixed. Now, by any means, no vehicle is perfect. All vehicle has their flaws. But I have to put this out here for people who may be new to the Wrangler market, that this is your most flaw that you can be dealing with buying a Jeep Wrangler JL. Now, it's a unique vehicle. It's the only vehicle I know that had the door hinges on the outside of the vehicle, and it makes it easier for the doors to come off and stuff like that. But it's also a flaw from the factory, because within the door hinges and the door is metal to metal. So this is where most of your corrosion build up. Also, corrosion can build up from the hinges on the hood as well, and the tailgate. Now, I was aware of the corrosion issue on the door hinges before I bought this. Again, this is a used Jeep Wrangler. It's a 2018. So what I did was I inspected the door hinges and noticed it was a minimal of corrosion. So I decided to go with it anyway, because it wouldn't really cost much to fix it, even though I am out of my 5-year corrosion period. So if you got if your stuff is fully corrosion, your hinges, and you're out of warranty, you're gonna spend in between $6,000 to $14,000 at least. Also, there were complaints that corrosion forms in the door, right? And the reason for this is that, say you open the door and you accidentally hit a brick wall, or you chip the paint a little bit, right? So you chip the paint right here. Over time, that aluminum is exposed, and that's where your corrosion tends to form at, because these doors are aluminum. So also corrosion can form right here as well. Sometimes people can fold this window down, and sometimes they can chip it. Or even when you're taking the doors off, you can chip the hinges a little bit if you're not careful, and that's usually where your corrosion forms at. So again, if you're in the market for a Jeep Wrangler JL, be aware that they do have corrosion issues. Even brand new ones, corrosion can start within the door hinges. Now, if you buy one used, trust me, do this. Inspect each and every door hinge, okay? Look at the undercarriage, see if it's been misused or mistreated or beat on. Now, these Jeeps are made to take a beating, so yeah, they're gonna be off road. But you want to check for stuff like this, especially when you're buying a used vehicle, because this will save you thousands of dollars, okay? Just kind of inspect the car, look what you in for, and be like, okay, if the door hinges are really, really rusty, and if the door hinges don't look like this, and if they got corrosion all over the door hinges and all over the door, if you see some corrosion at the bottom of the door, well, just keep in mind that in the long run, you're gonna spend some money to have that repair. Now, you could try the paint protection film. You could try that with your door hinges, but if you already got corrosion started, it's not even worth it. Now, corrosion can't be stopped. It can be slowed down, but eventually, the door hinges on here, like say if I let it get too bad, eventually it'll get so bad to the point where you can't open the doors. So always, if you buy a used one, you get any rock chips in the hinges, just fix it. You know, get you some paint to match up with the vehicle, fill those chips in. Also, if you're under warranty, well, guess what? You good. When it's under warranty and you got the corrosion starting, they give you a 5-year corrosion. They basically replace the doors, right, with new doors. They repaint them, and they try to fix it to the point where the corrosion won't come back. There are some shops out there that are real good at doing that, that'll fix it to where the corrosion will never come back. But usually when your 5-year corrosion period warranty, they replace the doors, and they probably have your car up to a month, maybe 2 weeks to a month. So yeah, take advantage of that 5-year corrosion warranty if you got it. Also, if you are out of warranty, well, it's going to be a costly repair. So I did hear about this website, jeepcares.com. I need to look into that. Someone told me about it on the Jeep group on Facebook, so I'm gonna look into that. So I may still be good to get this fixed without paying anything, I think, but I am out of the warranty period. And that, despite its major flaw, and again, there's no secret, this is something a lot of Jeep Wrangler owners are dealing with, it's still a great vehicle, and it didn't stop me from buying it. It's a fun vehicle. It's got great off-road capabilities, and it looks unique. I mean, I get it. It's just a Sport S. It looks plain. It ain't a Rubicon, but it's still fun to drive, and you get the best of both worlds. So that is my video. Thank you guys for watching, and see you in the long run.